Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure and this is Transport Fever on the map of the North Atlantic. For the last few episodes we have been working on, well, this bit really. We've been building up to this bit. Last time out we built an interchange at the brand new food station, currently not doing anything. And we completed redevelopment on the oil well. Also, currently not doing anything. We're now working, we've been working on this enormous gargantuan mess of track, which, if it works, will look amazing. The likelihood, however, is that it doesn't work, at least not the first time. By the 6th or 7th attempt, I'm sure we're going to just get, solid gold results out of it. And you're not going to want to miss those, so stick around. Right, I've come to the conclusion that in order to get this working, the easiest thing for me to do is just to connect the track up, and then we can at least experiment with route planning and see where the problems are, as far as getting from point A to point B without blocking all the traffic at point C. I hope that worked. It looked like it did. Did it work? It did work. Hey! Yeah, so, I mean, the trick comes because we've got two stations with 8 platforms apiece. One of those 8 platforms is dedicated to a single station. The others are all dedicated to... no, wait. One other station is dedicated to incoming goods. So, your oil or food. They all need access to the mega depot, which is just down here. And they, whoa, who are you? Oh, no, you're a merger. And they all need access to something else as well, right? So the challenge is not insignificant. Actually, I think we can do this by doing that. That might do the trick. Okay, right. Okay, so look, in theory, really? Actually, in theory? In theory, yeah. In theory, we are now able to get to the depot and onto the main line. Now, the main line at the moment is only being occupied by the... Oh, you wretch. I built that flipping diamond too close to the station, haven't I? Yeah, can't get a waypoint in there. We'll have to stick them up here. All right. Well, okay. Well, it's novel, I suppose. Yeah. So the only running mainline service we have right now is the Big Boy, which is currently sat coming back out of Chicago, or would be coming back out of Chicago if it had any clue what it is I actually want it to do, and it doesn't. It's just sat there going, I don't know, man, freaky things have happened. We took off, there was no problem. We're heading back and, everything's changed. Yeah. So, anyway, let's role-playing a steam locomotive aside. Let's set this up. So we'll, what should we do first? I think the very sensible first thing to do will be to set our desecrated trains in motion, and that is a food delivery service between those two. Which actually I don't want to do that yet. We'll have to plumb that in later. We want the oil train in though, so we need to buy one. Hooray! Oh, I'm feeling good about. Hold on. Yeah, I'm feeling good about engine shed number 3. Oh, this is great. I love it. I love having, multiple engine sheds to choose from. Now, this oil train is not going very far, but I do need it to be able to, heave the stuff it's all in. So, the EMD here, the GP9, right? It's a slightly older service, but 3.2, 2.8. 288 and 1.3. What have we got that's can match up to that? So I mean, for an extra 2 million quid a year, I can have an SD40. Yes, but I don't need it. I don't. Not for this shorter route. It's it's never going to get up to top speed anyway. It just needs to be able to haul the wagons. We're going to go with It's so tempting just to do everything in grey because it looks so good. So I'll do this one in very, very dark grey. Moody. Right, and you are hauling oil. Now, 15 of those in that one, or 18 in that one. The top speed just does not matter. And then I've got these two, which I believe are Korean. Don't ask me why, but I'll go with whatever's cost effective. 28,000 a year. I don't think that's properly calculated. Yeah, right, we'll take it. And we'll make that the same moody grey. Right, let's go. Now I'm going to need this to haul. I don't know. We've got 400 meters of track available, and given that these are using a cheaty kind of price, we'll take all of it. Right, it's got a capacity of 495. Feel it. PRN oil bulk should be the appropriate line. Now let's have a look. PRN oil bulk. We'll know very quickly if this is right. Hey, it's not. Okay, so what are you trying to do that you are unable to do? It's not trying to do anything at the moment. PRN oil. There we go. No, there it is. It's fine. That's what it's supposed to do. That's what you're paying it for. All right, let's put that in motion. Oh, hold on. No, this is the kind of thing that we want to watch coming out of the sheds. In fact, since this is the maiden anything coming out of the sheds. Oh, look. Yeah. Oh, this has got, sit here and just take all the screenshots. Just sat here going like, you want it. Some may say that's excessive trees. I disagree. There we go. We've got, I quite like these little, I suppose they're Korean. People's Republic of Korea. I think that was what it was. Anyway, this is going to take about 4.5 hours to actually clear the depot. And I'll be quite impressed if that loco can actually haul them all. There are a few. Now, I don't need this many by any stretch of the imagination. I don't need anything like this number of oil tankers on the train, but this makes it utterly future-proof. Given that that's a single track, this is basically the max that I can put on there. The only thing I could do to improve it would be to change the locomotive up for a double header so that it can do exactly the same job but faster. Either way, there you go. There's the tail end. Look, there you go. That's what I call a train. That's quite something. Now, talk to me there, big lad. What sort of speed are you going to get up to? Because I'm just spitballing here, but I'm guessing it's not a lot. You're going, they double head us. You're going to put 2 of us on here. But you're going like 50 feet every time you travel. There is no need to double head it. You're not going far enough for it to matter. You're shunting. I could have stuck one at either end. Either way, this is the longest train I have ever put into service. Ever. In train or transport fevers, this is a monster of a train. It is flipping ridiculous. I love it. Yeah, that's great. Here comes the big boy, feeling a little bit outdone. Just going, yeah, all right, you ruddy show off. I don't even know where he's going. Just hold up for a sec, will you? All right, I want to make sure that we've got you thought through. All right, we are going to lose money for a little while, but once everything is set up, things will be better. Right, what are we doing here speed-wise? 36. Loving it. But once it's on its own line, then that should just pay off. So if you don't like watching trains very slowly moving past the camera, boy, have you tuned into the wrong episode. There's going to be lots of this. That's ace. There you go. So you wanted to know what happened if I put a train together that stretched pretty much completely between the two stations. There you have it. That's your train that almost stretches between the two stations. Oh, hold on. I've got trucks here that I should be retiring. Yeah, you. Actually, I've got other trucks on the other side that should also be retiring. I need to find them. PRN fuel vehicle. No. Let's do it from here. Road. PRN fuel. PRN fuel. Go. Yep, there's one that can't find its way. That's fine. I shall do him manually. Oh, no, look. He's been told he's got to go and retire. And he goes, but I can't. There's no road. It's making sad little truck sounds. Toot, toot. No matter, my friend. Here you go. Just for you. Now, clear off. Go on. Go and retire. Depot. Come on, get in, get in. Good, right, kill that, sell it, this, delete it, no, close it, delete it, no, close it, bulldoze, delete, yes. Okay, good. There will be trucks back in motion on there at some point, but not today. Right, okay, how much have you actually got waiting? This is a very, very slow train. And the second leg goes uphill. So, you know, maybe I should have put a double header on there, if not a triple header, actually. But we'll see how it fares. Right, now, the big boy here is doing the Port Nelson to Chicago route. Now it can have its choice of tracks to run on, providing it providing it does it on the right side of the track. So it's on the right side of the track now, but we are going to want a queuing facility. No, not that. I want this, right? So if I want you to come up on this side, no, signals, there we go. If I want you to come up on this side, then let's start further downhill. There we go, let's start down here. Right, and then, yeah, that's it. Now you've got it. Right, now, where have you opted for? You've opted to go up here, and then wiggle out on this side. You've chosen that platform. Okay, it's all yours. You can have it. This is now PRN, whoops, steady on, PRN Chicago. Right, that's the dedicated Chicago platform. Congratulations, big boy, you may get back to work. Yep, it's doing exactly what I had intended. Now, a bit beyond this, trot on. I'm also going to have the big boy hauling oil back. Now, I touched on this a couple of episodes ago, and many of you have stated that were I to transport oil back again, then you know the big boy would be generating look at it, would be generating cash in both directions, and indeed it would. And you know, and that makes it worth doing. So let's put a truck stop on here while there's still space for one. Hold on, what have we got now? We've got a bus, we've got a ship, we've got another truck, another bus, a bus, and a plane. There we go. I hope my my explanations there were thorough. Right, let's go with that. Is that in the station catchment area? It is in the station catchment area. All right, that should just work then, and then we'll create you your own dedicated oil highway, an oil way. Yeah, whatever. Just get on with it. Right. Okay. Large country road, please. No, look. What have you got against straight lines? I mean, I applaud that you're trying to ergonomic my road building, but honestly, I don't need you to. Probably. The other thing that we'll do here. No, will we? No, we won't. No, I'll save that for another one. Ignore everything. I wasn't here. You didn't see me. Right, PRN fuel, delete it. Go. That's no longer a thing. We're going to use a little train to do the same job. Right, but we do want to set a new line. And that one's going to be from there to here. No, you need a truck. You need a truck stop. You know what? Let's do a nice one. They're all the same. They're all the same price, so you know we might as well explore the various options. Right. So this is Chicago Oil Shuttle. Oil Shuttle. And this we'll stick, three trucks, two trucks, three trucks, some trucks. We'll stick some trucks on there, and they will do good work. Fundamentally, it will lead to the big boy taking some oil back with it, which will alleviate the pressure on that gigantic flaming thing that we just set up. Hello, who are you? You've just been retired. Well, actually, if you hold up, because you had friends there. Where were they? Right, set you onto Chicago Oil Shuttle, and then we'll set you onto Chicago Oil Shuttle. Yep, like that. We'll set the replacement for this. We'll go for something completely modern. Oh, I like the Peterbilt. Right, the 40-ton truck I think is a European kind of just nameless number, but the Peterbilt's the business. We'll paint it black because that's a good truck color. You can carry oil. Magic. That's going to do the business. Yeah, replace at 100%. No, replace at 25%. There we go. No, I should do it immediately. Right, now, did I miss any more trucks who deserve a second chance at life and indeed happiness? Yes, you. Chicago Oil Shuttle. There we are. There we go. Right, so we'll run with 3 for now, and I'll add more subsequently if demand builds up. Let's accelerate the thing and come on. You should all be there. We go. There's one, and the other one, and one more. Magnificent. There we are. Right. So at some point that'll catch on, and we'll be whizzing some oil up there as well. Now these shuttles tend to do quite nicely in making a bit of profit anyway, but. The other purpose I can have out of this truck stop, and I'll probably need to expand that to be a large at some point, but the other benefit I can get from that is that that in the future I can use it to pick up food and take it to the kind of the commercial area in town. So that'll be kind of nifty. Are you producing? Production 32. Using line? Yes. All right, that's underway. Okay, so the big boy's going to be making me bank in both directions. How much are you carrying there, soldier? 320. Holy mackerel. Right, now, for my next trick, we're going to put the dedicated fuel train in service. And we're going to come out of... We came out of this one last time. Let's come out of one of these. Let's go through one of these sheds. Let's come out of this one. Right, locomotives. I think we'll use the same one, to be honest. I know, not a lot of variety going on here, but it's only going a short distance. We'll have one. Not enough money. How is it? How in the world have I not got enough money? I'm printing money like a money printing machine. Look at this. Look. And that's when I'm spending a flaming foot. Give me cash now. Not enough money. Nearly enough money. Yeah, see? Now I had enough money. Right, and then wagons. Do I want to use this? No, let's mix it up. Let's go with these... No, that's stupidly expensive tankers. No, let's go with these ones. They're £1 million each. These are 100 grand. This is the same one, but it's 820 grand. Oh, I don't know. I want to... No. We'll use these. That'll be fine. What's that give me? Capacity of 30. 45. I want a capacity of about 150 or so. Let's just borrow the money. stuff it. There we go. 180. That's more than enough. That's more than Prince Nelson, Popper Reginus is ever actually going to need. Right, let's create it a route, new line. You're going from here to there. Now, I imagine this has chosen some completely hat stand of a route. No, it's chosen exactly the one I wanted from it. Well, that's jolly helpful of you. All right, well, this means that I expect good things. PRN, what? Fuel. Beautiful. Kill that. Set this in motion. PRN fuel. There we are. Right. Quick. Let's go watch a train coming out of the even though it looks rather a lot like the last one. I didn't colour it in. Hold on. Let's colour it in. Give it that one. No, that's the worst colour I've ever seen. Right. That one. All right. It's kind of a moody chocolate, which is very much one of the new Dulux range. We'll go with it. Although you could be forgiven for thinking it was actually shipping chocolate, and boy would you get a rude wake up. There we go. See, big trains make for great camera work. No, they make for great camera results or something. All right, so there we are. 3 trains in 3 trains in motion. Nice. Now I want to get one more going, and then we shall, we'll press on and start to look at expanding the track, because that's what's really going to be needed in order to get the most out of any of this stuff. There goes the big boy down the route of his choice, and he's the big boy, so he can choose whichever flipping route he wants. You're going to wait there, presumably, because you want this far end in order to get onto your dedicated line. But we will be running dedicated modern diesels in the near future. I think we'll keep the big boy running for the long term, frankly, because life is too short not to have it running perpetually. And it gives the diesels a run for their money. So in terms of performance, so I would be rather foolish not to. Come on, I've got a release signal nearby, but you should be savvy enough to be able to get into that block. You're not, are you? Well, where do we next? How are you getting over there? Which route are you taking? Still waiting for a free path. All right. It's up the tempo and wait for it to stop waiting for a free path. I'm curious to know which route it's going to take in order to get onto its line. There we go. All right. Well, here we go. We're going to find out. Yep. Wagon, truck. No, it's carriage. Wagon. Thank you. But slow down. No, you had a really wacky idea here. There we go. Do this. There we are. Now, at the moment, there isn't a lot of furniture alongside these tracks. So, there will be, extra signals, and I'll probably, go mad with, warning signs and what. This is not the right platform, isn't it? I am virtually certain you are on the wrong platform. What do you think you're playing at? This is you. There's your track. Yeah? You knew this. You chose. I was giving you mad props for having chosen to go on the right one to start with, but no. You have opted to. You are failing me for potentially the first time. No, I can't very well set my food route up if you're going to, just make a complete hash out of everything. Look, I can't wait for you to, no path. No, you don't say, because you're on the wrong flipping platform. All right, how am I going to get it over there? Oh, God, I don't want to get it over there. I want it to get on the right chuffing thing to start with. Now, surely that would have been possible. No, actually, assume nothing. There is no pathway between any of these coming out of the depot. Right, well, that's one of the problems that we perhaps forecast we would encounter. Right, let's do things in order. Firstly, given that you're going to take a minute or two, go back to the depot. Now, this might seem like a minor detail. You know, I could lay in a bit of track up there and they'd be able to migrate between the two. But the thinking is that any train should be able to reach the depot from anywhere in the network. Now, based on the depot, you can get to either of these two, right? So from here, yeah, that's what we need, is we need a switch for these. So that needs to go out to there, for example. And it needs to be electrified. Give me the upgrader. Right, that needs to be electrified, and then I need another one that goes from the second line here, so from this one over onto the far side, and I'm going to need the same thing in reverse as well, but that can just hold its horses until we need it to do something. So that should work. It's, you know, it's not pretty, but that should at least. Oh, we now get to find the train. Are you in 1? No. 2. Yes. Interesting choice. PRN fuel. Go. Do not disappoint me. All right, let's make sure the line hasn't moved. Anytime you jiggle around with track, the line has a tendency to, you know, go, I'm going to mess with this guy. Hold on. The big boy's doing it right. The big boy is doing it right. Because we're going to go the wrong way up this track, but that's okay. Once it's in situ, it will never do it again. Right, so you're on this side. You've gone straight onto there. Now, take these points. Take the points. Take them. Take them. There you go. Now you're talking. And then take the next lot as well. Oh, it's like a spring morning. He's got it right. Good. There we go. Right, we can leave that one to it now, unless I'm very much, you know, mistaken and about to be disappointed again. That will now go on its route correctly. This is quite the junction. The only outstanding question is, you know, how many trains is it actually going to support at the same time? Because I can easily foresee a situation where we build up a ruddy great queue down in the area just beyond the depot, and that's really not what we want. The food stuff is less of an issue because it's got this whole area to queue in, and that's going to be our final move for today. Is actually, that's a big setup. I'm going to save it for next time. I apologise for teasing that I was about to set that up, but no, we'll save it for next time because I want to do it properly and deal at least 2 towns worth of food out there. So thank you very much for watching today. I've been Colonel Failure. The series is kicking up again now that I have all the money in the known world. Currently running with 62 million. Let's pay everything back. Currently 50 million and change in the bank. That's a lot. There is little that lies beyond my grasp. And to give you some idea of where we're going, once we've got the food line set up, we're going to run both these lines, both the oil and the food, out to Atlanta and to Miami. And then when we head back to Europe, when we head back to Europe, I need to redevelop Berlin again. In a similar fashion. So we're going to put the main depot outside Berlin, and then we'll set up the loop that goes around here, and then we'll make sure goods are delivered to here, and then we'll set up a fourth goods type just outside Berlin and Paris, and then we'll fly goods all over the world. There's still loads to do in this series, and I hope to see you around tuning in for them. Please chuck a like at this one if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you've not yet done so, because that's a sensible thing that everybody should be doing. There's some more buses. And I'll catch up with you very soon. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Colonel Failure. Cheerio.